What's going on, guys? Big Ben here, and today we're going to talk a little bit about the assault streaks in Call of Duty Ghosts, the good, the bad, and absolutely fucking horrible. And we're going to start off with the IMS, guys, because I don't consider the SATCOM really an assault streak. It is in the assault streak package, but it's not really, it don't really do anything. It sometimes shows you where people are. Sometimes. You're going to see gameplays from several different games that I've had. I put all the assault streaks on the other day just trying to get these, and I actually had some of them already recorded that I just used those. I tried to get the best gameplays I could with each and every one of them. The IMS is what we're going to start with. Is a 5-kill streak to get this thing, and it's probably one of my favorite ones. The gameplay you're seeing here, I joined late into a free-for-all. It's almost over, and the leader only had 13 kills. So if that tells you anything how the free-for-all goes in this game 90% of the time, there you go. As soon as I spawned in on that one, there was a guy that had thrown out a care package. I was pretty much just camping it. But I get an IMS on this one here, a kill confirmed game that I was not having a good game at all. Trying to get these streaks for you guys. As you can see, I go to set it down, and it's going to go beast mode for a minute, guys. The IMS, if you set it down in a good spot, it will absolutely go freaking nuts for you. It really will. It's a really good streak, and it's about the only one that I really like I said before. Now, we're going to move on to the guard dog. The guard dog is a little iffy to me. It's good and it's bad. Now, it's good in ways it tells you when enemies are near you. Obviously, anybody that's played the game knows that the dog will growl and let you know that somebody's near you. But for the most part, the dog never gets any kills from me, ever. Maybe every now and then it'll get, you know, a revenge kill, a martyr dog, whatever you want to call it. But he does allow you to learn where people are that you might not have known was there. As you can see, he's already dead. So we're going to move on. This is later in that gameplay. I get another guard dog. And once again, absolutely nothing. And the worst thing about the dogs is they're extremely hard to kill for me for some reason. I don't know why. They eat a ton of bullets. But for some reason, mine seem like they die pretty damn quick. And it's a little bit annoying. The dog can be good, it can be bad. I'm not a fan of it. I used to run the dog all the time, and I have completely taken it off. Now, it's gotten where anymore all I run are the specialist class, so I don't really run streaks anymore. Like I said, I put the streaks on just to do this video here because any commentator that you watch, and there you go, there's a dog just standing there doing nothing. Any commentator that you've watched on YouTube that does Call of Duty has bitched and complained and griped and everything about the assault streaks in Call of Duty Ghosts. Now, the sentry gun can do pretty well if you set it in a good position. Now, this here, that takes several minutes for me to get kills with this sentry gun in the location I have it right here. But I'm not going to let you sit here and watch me play a free-for-all for 2 or 3 minutes to see it get a few kills. We're going to end on this camper sitting in the corner in the back of the map. And that's going to be about it for the sentry gun. But if you place a sentry gun in a good location, guys, it will get you some kills. On to the worst, one of the worst score streaks are kill streaks, assault streaks, I think, in the game. The Trinity rocket, it gives you basically 3 little rockets to shoot at people. And I think I've gotten 3 kills maybe one time. It can be good on open maps, but for the most part, all I played was closed maps the day I was making these videos. And didn't really get anything. I had a couple of them on flooded, and that was just an absolute freaking joke. On to the Battle Hound, guys. The Battle Hound on some maps can do very well. Can do very well. I've had some which got 3, 4, 5 kills, and for a Battle Hound, that's actually pretty good. But for the most part, the Battle Hound usually gets me maybe 2 kills at the most. I've called in several Battle Hounds, and it has done absolutely nothing. Now, a lot of these maps, as you all know, are full of buildings and places to hide, and you don't really get any kills. I don't think I've ever actually been killed by a Battle Hound, to be completely honest with you. And that's a 9-kill streak. This makes it even worse. A 9-kill streak for the Battle Hound, and it is absolute garbage. Absolute garbage. I don't run the Battle Hound anymore. It's got where basically when I do run assault streaks, I'll run the IMS, the Griffin, and the Helo Pilot. And you'll see here, the Vulture. Oh my goodness. The Vulture is a 9-kill streak, guys. And I got this thing 4 times the other day trying to get a gameplay for you to use for the Vulture. Get 1 kill maybe. No. I did not get a single kill with the Vulture in any game that I played, and I got it either 4 or 5 times. I can't remember exactly how many times I got it. It was either 4 or 5 times, and it done absolutely nothing. I had it on this map flooded, I had it on Strike Zone twice, and I had it on Prison Break. I know it was one of the other ones I had it on. I just used this one here just because, I don't know. I don't know why I used this one. And none of them done anything at all. So I don't really care for the Vulture because to me it's just absolute garbage. It does nothing at all. Now I guess some maps, certain game modes, maybe I used it in Kill Confirmed, Domination, and Free For All and got no kills with it at all. On to the Griffin now. A lot of people have complained about this Griffin, or Gryphon, whatever you want to call it. I call it a Griffin. It might not be called that. I'm not 100% sure on the exact pronunciation for it. But I really enjoy this one. I've never really used it until I started trying to use it to get a gameplay. And it turns out it's actually not that bad. I've heard a lot of people complain about it. Sometimes I'm wondering why somebody didn't die. Like right there, that should have killed him, I felt like, the first time. But it didn't. This is actually the gameplay that you've seen from the very beginning, the IMS, when I joined that free-for-all late. It does pretty good. It gets me to Loki, which you'll see later in this video. The very last one, you will see me get the Loki on this map, which I would think would be a pretty good map for it. There you go. I got the Loki there. We will come back to that here very soon, guys, because this one here is pretty much done. I don't think I get another kill with it at all. You can go pretty good on some maps with it. You know, the open maps, I'm sure it'll do really well on like Prison Break or something like that. But I don't know. It don't last very long though. That's the only problem. I wish it would have lasted a little bit longer. This is probably the most fun, the funnest kill streak or assault streak in the game. The Maniac, the only use me blade streak as I call it. And this thing here can be a lot of fun. Now I've gotten it before and died almost freaking instantly. Now I don't know if the guys were running the FMJs or the armor piercing bullets or whatever. I've died pretty quick with them, but most of the time when I use this, it's just because I want to have some fun and aggravate people and shit like that. And this is probably the most fun assault streak in the game. I really enjoy when I get it. It's a lot of fun running around just knifing people, shanking people. It's, you know, that's just fun. And the only thing that sucks about it that I don't like is I wish you could get out of it. Because if you're on a really good streak, you're going to die. You're eventually probably going to die. I guess maybe some people don't. I've seen people in videos that never die with it. They'll run around, you know, just play really sneaky with it and just don't die. But I always end up dying with it, which is the only bad thing. I wish you could get out of it if you wanted to. On to the Juggernaut. This is a hunk of junk. This is a hunk of junk. It's so slow. Now, you'll see in this gameplay, I actually get quite a few kills with it in a free-for-all here. Does pretty good, I guess, on certain maps, certain game modes. You can probably do pretty good with it. Probably a domination. You go take a B flag or something like that. You could probably get a lot of kills. I don't know. The only thing that I hate, well, the biggest thing that I hate, is this thing is so slow, man. So slow. I'm holding down the sprint button 90% of the time in this gameplay, and it just does not move. Slow motion is all you're going to get, and that's a little bit annoying. I mean, obviously you're toting a freaking huge sentry gun around with no telling how much armor you have on because you eat a lot of freaking bullets. But as you can see, this gameplay here, I get a few kills. I will not run this streak ever again. I only did this just to get a gameplay for this video, and that was it. That was all. That's the only reason I ran this thing. And like I said, you know, you can do all right with it, I guess. In certain game modes it would probably be a lot better, but for a free-for-all, I didn't do very good. Well, I mean, I guess I did okay though. If you think about it, I got a few kills. Got a few kills with it. But on to the next one, guys. The Helo Pilot. This right here, I love this thing. Now, this is not the best gameplay. I've gotten like 10 kills with this thing before. This one here is not as good. This is a free-for-all match on the map Octane. And I was on a pretty good streak. I don't know. I was on a pretty good streak. I wasn't even going to use this thing. I was going to try to go for a chem strike, obviously, like I always do. But I ended up dying, so why not? Let's pull out this Helo Pilot and get it going now. Like I said, this is not the best gameplay. I've brought better ones. If you go back and look, there's a Warhawk gameplay that I posted where I just destroyed people with this thing. A lot of people don't like it. The hit detection on it is a bit off sometimes. You'll see sometimes I don't know how I get a kill with it, not kill somebody with it. It's a little bit annoying in that aspect, but it's a pretty good streak altogether. I run it when I run streaks. This is definitely one of the ones that I run because I enjoy using it. And I can also tell my teammates, you know, if we're playing domination, where people are hiding at as well. On to the biggest piece of junk in the game, a 15 kill streak for the Loki. And I do not like it. It is slow, and half the time you miss people. You can put it almost right on people sometime, and it just does not do anything. 15 kill streak for this is a bit ridiculous. I don't understand why it's a 15 kill streak, because it is definitely not worth a 15 kill streak. You have to, if somebody's running across the map, you literally have to lead them to get a kill. And like right there, I hit the edge of the building, missed out on a kill right there. I don't like this kill streak at all. I think it's the biggest junk in the game. Between this and the Vulture are both a wasted amount of time. Wasted time trying to get, you know, 9 kill streak for the Vulture and a 15 kill streak for the Loki, which is an absolute joke, guys. I hope this explains a little bit more for you about some streaks, because I know a lot of people have been complaining about them. I'm getting out of here. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Later. I'm gone.